Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. CSI on the scene now. Everything's under control. Looks like this guy got off on the wrong foot today. All right, let's get to investigating. What do we have here? Let me get out my SD set of tweezers. What do I want to use? This one. Yes. Now, what do we have here? Looks like our murderer left us some reading material, boys. Doesn't he know I'm more of a Lord of the Rings guy? I'll have the boys back at the lab. Take a look at this bad boy for me. Boys, we have our smoking gun. Don't the killers know? Smoking kills. Seems like our killer might have had an accomplice. Unless feet have started wearing pearl jewelry. Huh. This hair, I found it at least 5 feet from the victim. It is clearly not the victim's hair. This is not toe hair. I know toe hair, and that's not toe hair. We're going to take it back to the lab and do a centrifugal double helix 360 whirly-durly analysis, introspective DNA retrieval, and find out that it belongs to an Italian man about 45 years old who wears slacks and Gucci sneakers. I'll get the team. So, Benny. This is near my house, but, well, it says exactly what it says in the file. Your DNA was found in cigarettes at the scene of the crime. Wait, what? Wait, you just happen to not see the 7-foot lying on the ground? I go there just to smoke. I just go there because I don't want my mom to find out. She doesn't like me smoking. My dad died of a lung disease from smoking, so I go there because it's far enough away from the house that she doesn't go there, so she can't find out. Yes, I've heard this all before. The smoking, the hiding, strict parents, dad's dead. It's not going to work on me this time, Benny.
Finally. Well, nice of you to finally join us, Attorney McFarlane. Yeah, I know I'm late. Traffic is a bitch these days. But what I want to know is, why are you talking to my client without me present? You can't just start an investigation because you're late. Take the cuffs off my client. He doesn't seem violent. I guess I can take his cuffs off. Feeling more comfortable, Benny? Maybe now you'll want to be more forthcoming with information. Alright, McFarlane. You want me to address you? I'll address you. Go on. Oh, you mean the case you have? Let me just open up the case file. The case where majority of your evidence is speculative and it all hinges off of one DNA data that could be completely misidentification because you have poor handling of your scientist. They asked me. I think this case should be thrown out. Sorry, Bunny. We'll get you out. So-called flimsy evidence is pretty damning if you ask me. You can't argue DNA evidence in court. So, you and him want me to believe that he just missed a whole severed foot. I mean, I can see he wears glasses, but I don't think he's that blind. Alright. So, foot could have gone there afterwards. And how do I explain this? What is this? What's that? Page from a Bible with some very disturbing words cherry-picked out of it. Well, doesn't take much interviewing of his family and him on the scene from the police officer to find out that they are very devout Christians. Oh, it's a Bible. It's a Bible information. Some disturbing things. Half of the city is Catholic. This could have came from any Bible. Did you find the Bible it was ripped out of? In Benny's possession. Then why don't you go and knock on every Catholic church's door and start arresting priests or nuns or, I don't know, every freaking politician that existed since Kennedy. This could have been anything. You ask me that my client should be given bail and should be released immediately. If not, the case completely thrown out. I can let him go for now. With a bail of $15,000. Take him out. Oh, you can't. Don't worry, Benny. We're gonna get you out. You'll be hearing more from me later, detective. You have a nice day too, Mr. McFarlane. Just another one of those days, isn't it? Detective Herman. Is that so? I'll be right there. Alright, eggheads, what you got? Alright, boss. What is this? What are you doing? Oh, this? This is a new tool that the department just got. It's a 3D scanner, so I'm scanning the entirety of the foot, and I'm uploading it to a software that's going to completely redesign from the molecular structure of the foot the entire image of what our suspect looks like, without needing any other of the body parts that we can't find right now. It can do that? The internet's different now. When I was a kid, it took us 20 minutes to load an image of Pamela Anderson in her bikini. I know, it's cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually almost done now. Wait a minute. Boss, we just got a hit back on it. That's Benny's father. Wait, it is? And I did some research into him, like you asked me. There is no hospitalization records and no death records for him whatsoever. Which is not looking good for Benny. So, seems like our case is getting more and more solid. Except, I got the DNA results back on the hair. And this is what we found. Alright, I'm gonna... Well then. Yeah. That hair doesn't belong to Benny or anyone in his family or anyone even related to him. That hair is actually belongs to a farm hand that started working on the farm 6 months ago. And the coroner determined that the foot is between 2 to 6 months old. And this farmhand has a record of domestic violence with women and drunken disorderly conduct. So, I mean, you might want to bring him in. Seems like he's a pretty high suspect. Benny might have been telling the truth, but that doesn't mean he wasn't completely involved. I'll get the team together. We'll go get him now. Yo. Yeah, I need 20 squad cars at my location in 2 hours. I'll take the location. Just doing my job, boss. So, Ricardo, you've been working on the Hernandez farm for about 6 months, correct? Well, the case here says that the foot's about 2 to 6 months old. I wasn't even there at the time. I was like upstate with my mom. Yes, I've heard the story before. You weren't there on that day, except for your phone records do have you there on the day. Because you had a phone call with your mother exactly 6 months ago on the farm, around the time when the body was, his father was supposedly killed. So, I've already caught you in one lie, Ricardo. So, you want to try this again? Maybe take it from the top? So here's my speculation of what I think might have happened. You come on the farm. You're a young, handsome man. Maybe the mother gets a little infatuated. Maybe you get a little infatuated with her. The husband finds out. And you get rid of him to try and get closer to her. Or there's always this motive. You and Benny's mother were having an affair. The dad found out. You killed him, panicked, and then chopped his body up. Or, it could be any other thing. So, what do you have to say for yourself? Alright. You got me. I did it. But if you ask me, you should be giving me an award for it. His mother should be thanking me for it. Benny should be thanking me for it. His father was a horrible drunk who was complaining about his leg injury not making able to work on the farm. And that's why Benny is still living at home with his mom at almost 30. That boy should have been to college already. He should have his own career, have his own house, kids, family, a wife. But no, his father made him stay home working the farm because he couldn't do it. And then he finally hired me when he started to figure out that Benny wasn't putting in the work because he didn't want to be there. And no, his wife didn't even want to look at him. She didn't even want to touch him. So what? She fell in love with me. Can you blame her? Her husband was a piece of shit. I did him a favor by killing him because I took him out of his misery. He was clearly suffering. And he would abuse Benny and his wife on countless occasions. So, if that sends me to jail, fine. I'll go to jail then.